Hello and welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV. Yeah, my name is Andy and hope you're having an amazing day. Hope your day has been going on well. All right, on the news this time we've got WIZKID, and yeah, there's news from the African Entertainment Awards USA, in which WIZKID also features in, and we'll be rounding up the news as regards Adekunle Gold and Davido's High and how well it's doing in some countries in Africa. But yeah, definitely before we go on, we'll start by saying thank you for the likes and the comments on the channel. And if you're new to the channel, maybe you just come across some of our content, you just came across it, and you just decided to go through what we do here, kindly subscribe and then hit the post notification bell so that you get notified when we drop something new, because trust me, we have a lot of amazing contents we do here, from the reactions to the confessions. We have a lot of things we do here, the chop show, so many things we do. So just subscribe and turn on your post notification. All right, let's start up the news with WIZKID. Definitely WIZKID has been on a lot of the news we've been dishing out here of late, definitely because he has been making a lot of headlines, from his Made in Lagos tour, North America, with his Made in Lagos album, to how well this song Essence is doing, in which Justin Bieber just had to jump on, and this remake is doing really well across different charts, even on the Billboard, doing really well, currently at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100. Okay, well, talking about how well this song is doing, it's very it's kind of not going to be new when you see WIZKID with other international artists. So many people would want to feature WIZKID currently on different songs. Well, there has been several pictures currently or recently of WIZKID with some international artists, with some US artists, and people on Twitter have been talking, how come WIZKID hasn't said anything about this? How come WIZKID hasn't even put out a picture of himself with some of these people? All right, let's see who these people are and how WIZKID is doing with these people at this particular time. All right, so this tweet says Drake, WIZKID, Future, Travis Scott, Don Toliver spotted with Metro Boomin in the studio. So we have WIZKID, Drake, Don Toliver, we have Future together with Metro Boomin in the studio, and not to also mention WIZKID was together with them in the studio, obviously recording something. And yeah, so we have another tweet also talking about these people in the studio. This one says Drake, WIZKID, Future, Travis Scott, Don Toliver spotted in the studio with Metro Boomin, and we have a picture here of Metro Boomin and WIZKID together in the studio recording something that happens to be a new song, or maybe in Metro Boomin's album, because if you remember in 2018, Metro Boomin's last album, that Not All Heroes Wear Cape album, WIZKID actually featured on 2 songs in that particular album. So yeah, there's a possibility of a new album from Metro Boomin and WIZKID could actually be on this particular one, or maybe it could just be another collaboration of WIZKID alongside Drake, or maybe WIZKID alongside Travis Scott, or maybe Travis Scott trying to feature WIZKID, or maybe Drake even trying to feature WIZKID at this particular time. Yeah, nobody knows what's going on, but all we know is that these guys have been spotted together in the studio, maybe recording new music. So here another tweet says WIZKID, Don Toliver, Travis, Drake at the same studio with Metro recently. So yeah, different conversations has been going on online, on Twitter, on Instagram, of WIZKID being with these people, and these guys actually recording some songs, although it has not been said directly if it's going to be a single, or maybe just one of these artists trying to feature WIZKID, or maybe it's Metro Boomin's album, the ace producer in the US, Metro Boomin, trying to get all these guys together. Yeah, another tweet here says WIZKID, Drake, Travis Scott, and Don Toliver at the studio with Metro Boomin. So everybody just talking about WIZKID being together with all these guys in the studio recording something new, and this something new hasn't been said yet, so we don't know what this something new is. But trust me guys, when we do know what it is, we're going to tell you and we're going to dish it out to you straight up. So what you're going to do is you're going to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell, so when we have something, when we drop something, and it could be that's something new that we're talking about. So here we have a Drake alongside Metro Boomin and WIZKID in the studio together, and there's also Travis Scott in the studio. So yeah, these are a lot of American heavyweights alongside WIZKID, who happens to be a Nigerian heavyweight. So all these guys together in the studio trying to cook something new. So maybe they've seen the Justin Bieber effect right now. Justin Bieber and a WIZKID effect, or rather the WIZKID effect on Justin Bieber, if that's how you want to put it. And then they decided, you know, to have WIZKID on their songs. Maybe all of them are trying to feature WIZKID, or maybe all of them are begging for a feature. I don't know for sure right now, but when, you know, all information become full, when we have the full sketch of the information, I'll be here to dish it out to you. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one, talking about the African Entertainment Awards USA. So yeah, this the African Entertainment Awards USA, you know, is a platform in which our African artists, you know, are recognized based on the work they have released for the said year. So yeah, the list for the nominees for the year 2021 is out, and a lot of Nigerian artists are on that particular list alongside other artists from other parts of Africa. All right, so on that list we have WIZKID, definitely. We have likes of Davido, we have likes of Fireboy, we have likes of Mayokun on this particular list. But yeah, someone, or rather that particular Nigerian artist who seems to have taken the limelight from many of these people is WIZKID. So yeah, WIZKID has been nominated for 7 awards in this African Entertainment Awards USA. So he has been nominated for 7 awards, which are the Artist of the Year, Song of the Year, Album of the Year, Best Male Artist, Best Collaboration for Essence and Ginger, and the Best Music Video, the Best Male Artist West Africa. So yeah, 7 categories for WIZKID for this, you know, African Entertainment Award USA. So let's, you know, go through these nominations and some other people in that particular category. So yeah, we have the Best Male Artist. So the other nominees there, we have Focalistic, we have WIZKID, we have Shatta Wale, you have Stonebwoy, you have Davido, you have Burna Boy, you have Nodo, you have Mochi, you have Gims, and you have Diamond Platinums on this particular one. So we have WIZKID, Davido, Burna Boy representing Nigeria for the Best Male Artist. Yeah, moving on to the next one, we have the Best Collaboration, where we have WIZKID, and that's Essence featuring Tems. There's Olamide with Omale with Infinity. There's Tiwa Savage, Somebody's Son featuring Brandy, and also there's still WIZKID, Ginger featuring Burna Boy on that particular one. So those guys are the people, you know, representing Nigeria for that particular category, which is the Best Collaboration. So moving on is the Best Music Video. Yeah, WIZKID still on this one. We have WIZKID, Essence featuring Tems. Yeah, there's Mayokun Back in Office. There's Flavor, Benna Reloaded for that one. So those are the Nigerians obviously on this particular list for the Best Music Video. There's the Artist of the Year, WIZKID, Davido, Burna Boy, Tems, Yemi Alade, and Tiwa Savage representing Nigeria for the Artist of the Year. And Song of the Year, there's WIZKID's Essence featuring Tems, there's Tiwa Savage featuring Brandy, Somebody's Son, there's Fireboy's Peru, there's Rema Bound. So yeah, those are the artists, the Nigerian artists on this particular list. Song of the Year, WIZKID's Essence, Tiwa Savage, Somebody's Son, there's Fireboy's DML's Peru, and there's Rema's Bounce. So for the Best Male Artist, Central/West Africa, there's Davido, there's Olamide, there's WIZKID, and there is Burna Boy representing Nigeria for the Best Male Artist. And Album of the Year, we have Olamide's WIZKID, and there's Yemi Alade's Empress, there's Johnny Drill's Before We Fall Asleep, and there's WIZKID's Made in Lagos. So yeah, the Nigerians representing us in the Album of the Year category. All right, those are some of the categories from the African Entertainment Awards USA. And as I said earlier, WIZKID actually has bagged, you know, 7 nominations for this particular category. Yeah, you can tell us in the comment section how many awards you think WIZKID would actually, you know, go home with. And you know, the other Nigerians on that particular list, how many awards you think they will also go home with during this particular awards. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one, talking about Adekunle Gold. Yeah, Adekunle Gold is that guy, you know, that people have been talking about, who has moved from, you know, being the gentle guy to be that guy who actually looks like someone that can break your heart. And this year 2021 has been an amazing year for him. Definitely, he's had Sina, he has had It Is What It Is, and right now the song that has been busting everyone's speakers, busting everyone's ear, is the song High featuring Davido. And you know, people singing the catchy line Watim Agbo across different streets, even kids on the road singing that particular catchy line. And both on radio, on TV, you know, all the charts there currently always have high on it. So yeah, this one says Adekunle Gold featuring Davido's High has reached the #1 spot on Gambia Apple Music's top songs chart, and it says it has now peaked at #1 in 3 different countries Apple Music. So yeah, this song has peaked at #1 in 3 different countries Apple Music. We had the likes of Gambia here, we have the likes of Nigeria on this particular one. So reacting to this, Adekunle Gold on his official Twitter page said this: if it is a hit, I can't dia. So trying to talk about if that song is a hit, then definitely my hand is involved in it. So Adekunle Gold definitely showing how big he is, how proud he is for his songs, to be topping different charts across different countries, and has come out on his Twitter page to say, you know what, if any song is a hit, just know that I am involved, either as a singer there or as a songwriter. All right, guys, let's round up the news right now. As I said earlier, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the post notification bell so you get notified when we drop something new. And the comment section, as I said, is yours, so you can tell us what you think in the comment section, and I'll be there to answer to some, if not all, of your comments. Until the next news, my name remains Andy. Stay safe, guys. Bye.